Oops, finger in the way. So just wanted to show one last thing before I close up. I encapsulated all this for the most part. There's a little bit of here and there. This stuff's got to be fixed. That has to, but that way now, I mean, there's some stuff underneath that way that I can't get to. I can get to it, but I'd rather not right now because it's not something that needs to be done right now. Before I close this in, I'll get in there and get to what spot's missing. There's a little bit of extra that I stuck under there, but that's now all encapsulated and sealed. So eventually when I get it all done, then I can put the dehumidifier back in service. Obviously I gotta go right places like that and seal it up a little bit better around those columns. Do a little bit of vacuuming here and there before I put the floor in, but measured all the, went to Home Depot and, you know, looked at some of the tubs and things like that, and yeah, it's gonna work out perfectly and won't have to worry about where the floor joists are. It's incredibly, even though I didn't plan it, where the wall is gonna be for the hall's gonna be right here, and then the bathtub is gonna be right here, and it's gonna go this direction, just because there's a little bit less space here, and I didn't want to lay it out onto that way. You know, over there is going to be the vanity, and then a door, and then toilet and tub, and door, then vanity. So it'll be vanity on both ends, and maybe a pocket door to get into both to make it you know, a little bit better. But regardless of what the door type is, the tub is going to fit in great. You know, like I said, didn't even plan it, but wall is right about in there. You can't really see the dot. There's a little dot in there that kind of marks where the 42 inches will be. 42 inches with the sheetrock. Gonna have to run a stud up here. Gonna do that hopefully tomorrow or Monday, so I can run a stud right there, and then I'm gonna put a stud on the other side temporarily to kind of sandwich them, so I can, from the outside, I can cut a line up that sheet, up the plaster, and open this up. Of course, once I get this floor and I gotta get the rest of this stuff out, I'm waiting for that because I want to do it when I got the floor on rather than keep having to sweep up all this stuff down in here. I'd rather sweep it up off the floor. Makes it a lot easier, obviously. Can of course get all that stuff off the wall. And yeah, it's moving along. So beginning, like I said, the tub drain is going to be right about the center and measured out where the toilet's going to be, and it's going to fall right in between the two floor joists. So like I said, I couldn't have planned it any better. Didn't even try to plan it that way, but fortunately it did work out that way, because concerned that, you know, but that's why I didn't lay this floor out yet, because I want to make sure that I didn't have to do any extra framing to make sure that you know, that we're gonna have an issue with the tub and everything. So may come back in and just kind of frame around the tub drain opening, only because I like to have a little bit of extra strength. May not be necessary, but so that's the next step.